Welcome back, Rankers. Just as a follow-up on last week's story, there were about 4.3 million notices in the last month going to Google. Over the last week, that's increased by another million. Something's up. Look at that spike. Anyway, go and watch last week's story if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. I was talking to this guy today, Ben Grubb, doing a story, or has done a couple of stories already now, on SEOs that are promising the world and seemingly not delivering. Anyway, I was talking to him about different techniques and tactics and those sorts of things. And Ben is the deputy technology editor of the Sydney Morning Herald and I think The Age. Or is it just The Age? I don't know. Could be both. Fairfax. Who knows, eh? See, Fairfax do good stuff. Ben Grubb. Love his work. Go and have a read of this story. And we're talking about the different techniques, like the things that people do, like buying followers on Twitter or buying likes on Facebook and all these Facebook bots and everything out there. And then I was thinking, I said to him, like, you know, some of the big brands are some of the worst culprits. And they think sometimes that buying these things is legitimate. As we've shown before in this show, we've gone through and we've shown that some of the big brands, like Woolworths, has gone out and bought backlinks. And I was thinking, well, you know, just look at the financial industry. Banks, for instance. Let's have a look at banks. Well, if you go and have a look at, say, the backlinks for the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, and you do a quick search through them, and I've downloaded all their backlinks, and a lot of them, in fact, I would say probably the majority of them, no, actually not the majority of them, but a lot of them are legitimate, perfectly natural backlinks. However, someone at some point has gone out and bought a bunch of backlinks for the Commonwealth Bank. And the way that you can tell this is by the anchor text that's in the link. It'll say things like credit card. And to give you an idea of one that we've put up, there it goes, credit card. So this one, for instance, is a backlink coming from gosubmitdirectory.com, and it has the anchor text Commonwealth Bank credit card. Now, I don't even have to go to that site to know what it's about. The URL tells me everything about it. And there's hundreds like that, right? So you think, well, seems like someone's had a bit of a go at trying to get the Commonwealth Bank rank for credit card. So, then what do you... Well, then you go and have a look at the results for credit cards, because presumably that's why the Commonwealth Bank was buying these backlinks, was to get ranked for that phrase. And then you look at the number one result, you go, Bankwest. Really? Bankwest is a Western Australian bank. They're not what we would normally call one of the big banks in Australia. So therefore, are they doing something extraordinary? It's getting a lot of backlinks and they're doing great content. Well, you go and have a look at their target page, and quite frankly, that is an SEO page I approve of. It's natural. It tells me what I want. I actually like the look of that. I know there are many of you out there who will probably say, oh, but to me, that says what it is. It's about credit cards and all this different credit card stuff, and they've naturally worked the words in. Credit cards, that's good. I like it. Credit card. This is a H1. I've already looked at that. I think these are H2s, may even be H3s from memory. But it's natural. Okay, we've got a broken link down here, which isn't great. But generally, that to me is it's good for the user. It's good for the bot. Page title's all right. The keyword meta tag, really stuffed. Get rid of it. Don't need it. You know, you can see that here. They've really just overdone that. The agency, who I think I know who this is, has done that here. You don't need the keyword meta tag really at all. What else can we say? Yeah, page title, brand first. Look, you don't forget about your brand and your page title, people. All right? I tell people this all the time. I don't even know if we've got it anymore. Hopefully we haven't. If we have, it's last. But the page title is the first thing that Google sees, right? So just put the keywords that are relevant for that page in that page title. And one of them is not your brand. Go and have a look at your content keywords in Webmaster Tools and see what Google thinks you're authoritative for. Chances are one of them is going to be your brand, which is a big no-no, all right? Because if people know your brand, or if they're searching for your brand, you've already got them. You got them, okay? That's not what search is about. So, code pretty good, not bad. Keywords good, not overdone. That's pretty good. Then you think, oh, that's a really competitive phrase, credit cards. Have you got there with SEO alone? I'd be really happy if you had. Just normal SEO. I'd be really happy if you hadn't got out and bought links. So let's go and check. So we went and checked the backlinks for Bank West. And of course, the very first one we find looks to me very much like a paid backlink. And it says home loan calculator. We can see home loan calculator here, and we can see, these .com.aus, these are probably legitimate. But you go and have a look at this first one, cleverdude.com. Okay. There's a lot of ads on this site. And where is the backlink for Bank West? Well, it happens to be down here under other partners. So is Bank West a partner of so-called cleverdude.com? Are they an investment partner? I don't know. What I do know is that the backlinks, or the backlink I should say, for Bank West is this one here. Home loan calculator. Context, I've got no idea, next to a car review. But I would have to say, and my best guess would be, that if that's called other partners, then that link has probably been bought, and that guy is probably selling links by the look of his site. It's all about advertising. So what do you do in that situation? How can you compete? Especially if Google can't work out naturally, because you've got to look at the code at those links. Google won't be able to tell that it's a backlink. Well, there is a simple answer to that. If you think that your competitors are buying backlinks, and you can find that out. Really, it's pretty easy. Just go into either, or any of the free tools out there will give you a bunch of backlinks that it knows about, that you can go and check, and you look for that keyword anchor text, and you look for the context on the page. Because you can go and do things like, I found out who the SEO company who I think is responsible for this, and it's not a small one. In fact, it's part of a global organisation. Have they just outsourced this? Have they really researched the backlinks? I don't know. But it's one of the biggest advertising companies in the world who owns this particular SEO company that's done this. And I'm saying that they've done it because they've done a similar thing on their own site. So what do you do? How do you compete? Okay. If you think someone is buying backlinks and it looks a bit like this, simple. You go to google.com, Webmaster Tools, paid backlinks. Now look, we don't have any financial institution on our books that that would benefit from us making a report, a spam link report. But if I did have a client who was trying to rank for credit cards and I knew Bank West was doing this, this is what I'd do. Simply go here and I'd put in here the website buying links. Pretty sure it's these guys. And over here, I'd grab this guy's URL, put it in here, and I'd say, I think this guy's the guy selling the links. And of course, that's not the only one, right? So there'll be, if you go through all those links, there was about 300,000 to Bank West. There'll more than likely be a bunch of these. And then all you have to do is go submit. Cool. We've received your submission. Thank you. Done. And that's all you have to do. So I've reported Bank West and Cleverdude for buying and selling links. Now Google will work out if that's the case. They've got far more sophisticated tools to work those sorts of things out than I have here at my disposal. But if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably not a koala. And we'll see you next week. One more thing. I just got home, lit the fire, and I remember there was something else I was meant to tell you about Bank West. If you go and do an index search, so site:/www.bankwest.com.au, do it with your own site, you can find hundreds and hundreds of these pages. I don't know what they are. I haven't studied them enough, but you'll see they all say save this product. And they're all pretty similar, but they should not be in the index because all that they are is that. Now, if you went into Google Webmaster Tools, Bankwest, you would see in HTML suggestions all these duplicate page titles, all these duplicate probably meta titles, and all of this stuff that should not be in the index. Now, rather than going out and buying backlinks, if you clean a lot of this stuff up, you don't need to go and do that because Google is going to downgrade your value because of this noise, and then it's going to upgrade your value because it's got backlinks from financial related pages. Forget about buying the backlinks because anybody can go and report you, as we've seen today. Just fix the site. Better for your customer, better for you, and better for your Google rankings. And that really is the show for this week, unless I find something else before midnight. See you next time.